What up, shit? Timmy here. For anybody who remembers the Neverending Story, looks like the Neverending Story is officially coming back. This of course comes from Variety, saying that Michael and Production and Seesaw Films have announced plans to adapt the Neverending Story into a new series of live-action films. The news brings to an end the race for one of the hottest fantasy properties yet to be tapped for modern audiences. The Neverending Story is a fantasy novel by writer Michael N. that was published in 1979. Uh, the book was previously turned into a 1984 fantasy film directed by Wolfgang Peterson that starred the likes of Barrett Oliver, Noah Hathaway, and Patricia Hayes. Now, here's what the 1994 film was about. On his way to school, Bastion ducks into a bookstore to avoid bullies, sneaking away with a book called The Neverending Story. Bastion begins reading it at the public attic. The novel is about Fantasia, a fantasy land drained by the Northing, a darkness that destroys everything it touches. The kingdom needs the help of a human child to survive. When Bastion reads the description of himself in the book, he begins to wonder if Fantasia is real and needs to survive. Ian Canning and Emil Sherman will produce the new Neverending Story movies for Seesaw Films. No director has been attached or anything, but of course, Neverending Story is more also popular known for the icon for introducing the iconic theme song, the Neverending Story. Now that song obviously became more popular a couple of years ago when it was used in Stranger Things. So definitely getting the Stranger Things crowd there. Again, no one knows who's gonna be starring this. I know I'm hearing lots of reading lots of people poo pooing on the idea of a remake and blah blah blah. I gotta say, I think a remake of Neverending Story could definitely work. Definitely with today's technology, could make this thing look realistic. I can imagine what that dragon's gonna look like. I think a remake could possibly do well. And guess what? If it stinks, who cares? Still got the original, so it's not gonna tarnish the original or anything like that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see here. But let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on a remake of Neverending Story being in the works? Are you even interested in seeing a remake? Were you ever a fan of the original? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.